Station of the Church of Christ or Iglesianicristo.
Hello to all of our viewers and listeners out there. You are watching INCRadio, Sacramento.
Whenever we need him, he's also there. There's no one else who does what he can do. Each time we seek him, oh, he always cares. Don't ever fear, he's just a prayer away.
Hello, viewers and listeners, and welcome to INCRadio Sacramento. I'm your host, Ron. This is my co-host,
Hazel.
and welcome to all of you who are joining us today. We just want to thank you guys, as always, especially as we come to the end of the year, for always listening and being with us. And we're just really grateful for that, which leads into our topic: grateful for new experiences. Yes. Did you have a lot of new experiences this year, Hazel?
I had a handful of new experiences, a lot of which included going to weddings. So that was really fun.
Was the new experience going to a wedding, or was
It was it was the places that the weddings were hosted at. So different cities,
different localities,
different locals, right?
Okay.
And then a lot of different foods. Yes.
Different foods. Okay. I too had some new experiences this year, as I've been talking about the last 6 months of my life.
Of being a new parent.
I'm being my new experience has been being a parent.
We're going to end the year strong.
I had a lot of new experiences, like being in the delivery room. That was the first time I've ever done that. It's the first time. Well, I wouldn't say there's that many first. I've changed a diaper before. It's the first time I did it with my kid, I guess. That's a new experience.
Yeah.
And just having your own kid, it's pretty new. Well, you know what? We'll just jump right into the topic. And always, as always, with us in the studio, we have Jordan. Say hi, Jordan.
Yo.
And then my wife is here along with our mascot, Theo.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. There she waving.
She's waving. We were told that is advanced.
Yay.
Hi, yeah, she's smiling.
Hi. Look. There's Theo.
Yay.
They're so happy.
Yeah. It's always fun because
this is the new experience.
Yeah, everything with a baby is a new experience. All of her experiences are also new.
Lots of firsts.
Everything is a first for her. So except for hosting, this is her third time hosting. So
you could say that she's a veteran now.
So now she's coming up on veteran status. Right. Oh, that's no coughing. Is that your first cough? Okay. Some new things did you experience this year? We kind of talked about it a little bit. But yeah, for me, a big one was obviously the baby. This was also the first time I was in. Actually, I'll talk about something that isn't baby related. I went to the ER for the first time this year. It's because my knee exploded.
Yes.
So actually, this is a funny story. That happened 2 weeks before the baby was born. But I was able to walk again by the time she was here.
It was crazy.
And then I also recovered enough to play in the unit again. Yeah. Daddy's knee exploded. Yeah. So that was my first time. Never been in the ER before. That was pretty crazy. I stayed there until 4 in the morning. But that was an interesting thing. And then blessings have allowed me to be able to walk when the baby was born, and still playing Unity Games basketball this year. So.
Just in time.
Wow.
Just in time, yeah. Recovered
God's
just
timing.
enough, just in time.
Yay.
And now, just in time. Hazel, what are some of the new places you went to?
So it was my very, very first time in Canada. on the west coast side of Canada. It was really, really fun. Shout out to Josh Garcia and the now April Garcia. Love you
Congrats.
both so much. I'm super
Congratulations.
happy. For those of you that have known INC Radio Sacramento, previously known as INC Radio California.
The early days.
Yes. Josh was actually one of my previous co-hosts from before he got married, before we became INC Radio Sacramento. So shout out to Josh. Love that guy. Miss you. Hope you're doing really good because he is a doctor now.
Wow.
So
and
cool.
she locked him down.
Yes. Boss lady and boss man. So cool. So that experience was super fun because that was my first time ever going to Canada. And on top of that, it was my very first time being an MC for a wedding reception of over, I don't know how many people there were, but it was a very large crowd. And I was very nervous, but I was very happy, super grateful that I was able to experience all of that, especially with them because I love them so much. And I'm super excited because hopefully this coming year I can visit you guys in Hawaii in the coming year.
Oh, Hawaii!
2025.
They're going to Hawaii.
Yeah, that's where he.
Wow.
I think it's paired. What is it when you become a doctor and then they assign you to like a location for your practice? I don't know.
Is that like residency? I don't know.
Yeah, I think something like that.
I guess it depends. Where in his doctor journey is he?
I don't know completely. I'm not medical field. I'm not sure. I'm sorry, Josh.
Is he done with med school?
Yes, he is. He's finished.
How long has he been done? My brother's a doctor. That's why.
Hi,
then it probably
Hi,
is.
Doc Ron.
It probably is like his residency. That's why I
Okay.
do his residency.
But yeah. So super exciting. So hopefully I get to go see you guys. Where, Theo? Theo also went to Hawaii this year.
Oh yeah,
that was another first for me.
Another first experience.
Yeah.
She was great on the plane. People complimented her. Like random people just complimented her. They complimented her on the flight, and then after the flight, they were like, "Oh, your baby's so good." Like we didn't hear her. It's really just because we were sitting next to the jet engine, like you couldn't hear her. But she was pretty good. She was pretty good. People were like, People were like, wow, you guys must be such good parents. I'm like, it's all the baby. The baby's doing all the work. But yeah, that was a first for her. She also got to meet her cousins for the first time. Or no, that's not even the first time. Because they were here when she was born. Well, she did meet them for the first time when she was born. And then it was the first time interacting with them as a
interaction.
So that was all just lovely. Jordan, did you have any new experiences? Anything cool happened this year?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. All right. So yeah, I mean, do you have any can you want to name your new experiences? Yes, I did have new experiences.
So I also got to MC in a wedding.
Oh, exciting!
Right.
Oh, you did?
I did.
I'm the only one who didn't do it this year.
But you MC everything else. So.
That's true.
Yes.
You're right.
Yes.
But I guess I'm spending more time with my family. We spoke about this the last couple episodes. So when I did that, spending more time, so that's more experience than before. Because usually you're working and you're out and you're busy. So I guess that's one as well.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, that's good.
We love good quality time. But Ron, you did MC a wedding last year.
Yeah, didn't you also MC that wedding
Yes.
too? So this year was not your first time.
It was my first time emceeing a reception with that big of a crowd.
How many was the crowd?
So the wedding that we emceed, they were our audience. So think of that room times 3.
Oh, that's a huge room.
It's a very big compound.
That's like 1,000 people.
It was a very big compound. Yes, it was a very, very large group of people. But I feel like a lot of it was because a lot of the family members were from different countries and then different
international.
Yeah, because we had people from Canada, the U.S., Philippines, Zealand,
Okay.
New Zealand, and then
Well,
think
good
some
thing those
from
places
Australia.
speak English. So-
yeah. But it was really cool. I was really, really cool.
That's-
Shout out to the Garcias.
That's cool. For your new experiences? Oh, you know what? I had one more new experience that I forgot. And I just forgot it again. Never mind. I'll come back to it. How did you?
Shout it out.
So how did you end up doing this experience? Well, I guess you kind of talked about it. Like you knew them through radio.
Yes, yes. So I knew Josh through radio, and then we kept in touch. And then actually, before I knew him in radio, he and I were performers together at C3. So he was a dancer. He was one of the choreographers. If you've ever learned from Josh Garcia, you would know that his choreography is crazy fast.
Is he that dude? He's
very cool.
Okay.
Very, very cool.
He is
very
that
cool.
guy.
Yes.
He does the fast choreography.
Yes.
That's cool.
He's very talented. So we danced together at C3, and then back when we all came back to California, he was in SoCal. I think he was in Los Angeles. And then he was part of INCRadio California, and so was I. And then he moved to Fresno to finish his schooling. And then when he got engaged, and I had met April like just a few months before the engagement, like in person, because they came out here, they were thinking of, okay, so we're going to have everybody go to Canada. So I'm like, okay, sounds cool. And then a few weeks before the wedding, they call me and they say, hey, Hazel, our MC can't make it. Do you think you can fill in? We really trust you. I'm like, okay, how can I say no to the bride and groom?
Sure, you can't say no. It's their day.
So I did my best. I tried to study my script as much as I could and pronounce all of the names of the bridesmaids correctly. So hopefully that was okay. Yeah, it was a long friendship. And then we had a great time at the wedding. I enjoyed it, and I know that they did because they were crying a lot. So I assumed that it was a very emotionally moving day.
Okay. Did you meet anyone special at the wedding? Jordan, you can laugh for it.
I met a lot
of special people.
People that were really cool and that
special.
They were special.
Well, they were all very. It all seemed like a very reunion type thing because a lot of them I met during when we performed in Washington D.C. and then when we were in Canada, we were looking at each other and saying, "Oh, it's you! It's been so long!" and all of this stuff and just catching up. So it was almost a little friendship reunion of performers. It was nice.
That's
it was
cool.
nice. Yeah.
What about you, Jordan? You were at a wedding this year. Did you meet anyone special?
Well, they were probably all equally special. But the most special, of course, were the bride and groom.
Of course.
Yes, they were the most special people.
Yes.
Of course.
Naturally.
But yeah, I was just there to do my job.
Naturally.
But no, I had a great time. People like you said, you just kind of like a reunion.
Yeah.
You get to see people you haven't seen in a long time. And then you get to see people that you've never seen before.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. I'm glad you guys had a good time at these weddings. I keep asking the marriage question because I was leading into what my new experience this year that I remembered is me and Judy had our first booklet night, which is like a district event. Booklet, for those who don't know, it's like the married couples at church. This was like the first time we were actually able to go. Usually we're like out or like not in town. And like that was actually like really fun. And so I keep asking if these guys better because I would like them to be there, not babysitting the kids.
But babysitting the children was really fun. They were really fun.
Like they should be there. Like people, it'd be nice if they were there as one of the couples there.
It's okay, Jordan.
I was babysitting the booklet.
You were.
They kind of needed a little bit of babysitting like during. But yeah, that was a really fun experience. So
yes,
I mean, so for the new experiences, the other new experiences, I'm not gonna talk about how
we did have our formal.
Yeah, you guys had your
Oh,
formal
we
too,
did.
so-
We probably mentioned it back then.
We
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, it was-
That was actually our first inter-district Kadua formal. Yes, that was with
Okay.
Northeast California, Central Valley, California, and then Los Angeles, California. So that was a really good new experience, meeting brethren from the different districts, coming together and enjoying each other's company. The band was playing. Thank you. We debuted
Our
our
Elk Grove
songs.
band?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
our Elk Grove
if you
band.
were watching earlier this year, the band was featured in 2 different shows that happened on INCRadio Sacramento. If you missed those, make sure to look for them because those are the songs that we also performed for the inter-district Kadua formal, and that was really cool. I had a lot of fun. And then the finale of that formal was actually a performance with all of the districts together. So each district had a representative sing or rap for the song. So that was really fun. I really liked it. It was nice.
Nice. That's good. I'm happy you guys went to that. Did you meet anyone special?
I was working. I was working the event.
Maybe one day we will not have to work.
We'll see. We'll see how that goes.
We just let
Then
go.
we can focus on that special person.
Okay. Also, for you guys who are watching, as always, we have engagement questions. So our engagement question for this one is: did you have any new experiences that you never had before this year? So, like, I mean, maybe it's the first time skiing. Maybe it's the first time you drove a car for you younger folks.
Right.
Or older, it doesn't matter. Like anyone.
First time graduating from college. I know that a lot of
Yeah, a lot of people
Brethren.
only graduate once from
yeah.
college.
So a lot of people I've noticed have been posting about graduating in the winter commencement or winter graduation. For
Yeah.
some universities. So congratulations, class of 2024. Awesome job.
Winter 2024.
Winter 2024. Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
good job.
Awesome.
We do have some comments in the chat. So
Yes.
let's go over some of them before we move on to our last question. Let's see. We got Rusty Catalasan. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Hello to Brother Willie Del Rosario and family local of Elk Grove. W Elk Grove.
Yay.
We have Elenita Kanowski. Hashtag NCL Sacramento. Happy rainy Saturday. Viewing from Sacramento. Happy year-end Thanksgiving. And a happy year-end Thanksgiving to you, Kylan, and everyone out there who is having their year-end Thanksgiving.
Exciting.
We'll be having ours, and it'll be Theo's first CWS.
Yay!
Thanksgiving.
Yay! Another new experience.
Yeah, we squeeze them in at the end of the year. Let's see. Carresi, viewing from the local National City District of San Diego County. Shout out San Diego County. Let's see. We got my Ate Roseanne Menorca. Happy watching from Elk Grove, District of Northeast California. Happy year and Thanksgiving to all our brothers and sisters around the world.
Thank you, Ate.
Thanks, Ate. Also, she says, hello, baby Theo. We love you. So does Elenita Kanowski. She says, hello, baby Theo. Oh, you have fans now.
Baby Theo. Yay.
Yeah.
Shout out to the baby.
She's not going. She's not down. She said, I'm taking my 5. And then we have Atifebi Panetta, hashtag NCL Fairfield. Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday and happy viewing pot. And also, hello, cute baby, Ron. Thank you. Thanks, Ati. And then we have Priscilla Batan. Hello, po, everyone. Happy viewing from Rizal International. Yeah.
Thank you.
Have a great day, po. Happy Thanksgiving, po, to all the brethren around the world. And then a number of emojis. And then my sister again, my new experience this year is driving across the country from Virginia to California.
That's a long way.
It is a long way.
How long does it take? Didn't you drive across?
Yeah, so I've had 2 cross-country trips, and they're both at minimum. Well, so here's the thing. A drive from California to the East Coast can take as fast as 47 hours if you go straight. You are not going to want to just go straight, though. Like, you're going to want to make stops. You're going to want to see things. A cross-country trip is easily a 1-week thing. That's just one way, though. So if you're going back the other way, it's going to be 2 weeks. So there's that. I did it twice when we drove my brother back from Rochester, New York, to Sacramento. And then during COVID, to avoid flying to go to a wedding, I drove with Josh Panetta. You guys might live. Shout out Josh.
Josh!
One of our hosts sometimes. We and him drove to a wedding cross country. So from California to Georgia. That one we did where we did not stop. That's how we know it's it can be done in 47 hours. It is exhausting.
40. So you only stopped to use the restroom and to gas up?
Yeah, we stopped to use the restroom and gas up. So what we do is I'd take an 8-hour drive shift. He would sleep. And then we would just keep doing that back and forth.
Oh, wow.
And then periodically we would stop and let's check out this thing since it's literally on our route. The fastest route from point A to point B is a straight line. So we went straight from California to Georgia. There's not much going on in between, but if you want to plan a few routes.
Is it like a flat drive, or are there mountains?
So America Heartland is mostly flat. Basically, once you pass Utah, Colorado, it is flat land.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then when you get closer to the East Coast, you'll see the Appalachian Mountains. Yeah, I'm that guy. I'm that geography guy. And then you'll kind of go through more things. But you'll pass through some capital cities like Oklahoma City, I think is a capital. I'm not that guy. But you'll pass through different big cities, which is cool, and you'll try the food.
Yeah.
But it's fast. It's 47 hours if you want to do it.
47 nonstop.
2 hours. So essentially 2 days. Yeah, we got there. Wow. Actually, we got there the day before the wedding. Had the wedding. Interesting, funny story with the groom though is that morning of his wedding he got the haircut.
Oh.
I was like, bro, are you gonna get a haircut the night before? He was like, yeah, I'm planning to go tomorrow. I was like, on the day of the wedding? He was like,
super fresh.
He was like, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I was like,
super fresh.
You had the last 2 weeks to get a haircut.
Super fresh.
But yeah,
that's funny.
The hair salon person was like, oh, who's getting married? He's like, oh, I am. Oh, when's the wedding? Oh, it's in 3 hours.
Oh, that's stressful.
The hair salon lady was like, I'm gonna give this to you for free, but just know this is not cool. So there's that.
That is so. Oh wow.
Yeah. So
that's really stressful. I would be stressed.
And my brother, we've now all 3 done cross country.
Hopefully, me and my siblings are trying to do cross country, but we're not trying to drive. We're trying to take the train because we heard it was really nice.
So cool.
I heard that there was a train that goes from LA to Chicago. Me and my siblings haven't been to Chicago yet.
City.
Yeah, so hopefully we get to do that this coming year in 2025. So wait for those new experiences because we're really excited for that.
We'll do this again next year.
This is gonna same time next year.
Right. Oh, and my sister finally said it took 1 week. See?
Okay, 1 week.
Yeah. And you do it fun though. If you're just going for business, it's gonna be 2 days. Okay. So last question for us is, what lesson did you take away from this experience? Because you should always draw some wisdom from everything you do. Okay. Me as a parent, that's okay, well, I'm just learning a lot.
Everything is a lesson.
Everything is new. Everything is a lesson now. Obviously, the baby needs to be watched for more every 5 minutes because you don't know. You might fall over. Now she's getting older. She's a little because she has individual playtime, which is fine, but even that still needs to be monitored. So
I learned about currency conversions.
Okay.
Because Canada, they have specific names for specific currencies. I think there's this coin. It's called
a loonie and a toonie.
A toonie.
Yeah.
It's so cute. And I didn't realize what it was called. And I just kept asking for the coin with the 2. And they're like, a toonie? Oh, what do you mean? So I was confused. Because me and Jessica We both went there, and then we were hanging out with her family.
Shout
and
out
we went-
Jessica Madumba.
Jessica, that's my that was my travel buddy for the longest time. All this year, everywhere that I went, she was with me. So
They're going to the same weddings.
we really are.
Jessica, did you? No, just kidding.
So when are we leaving? Super exciting. We're also probably gonna go to Hawaii together next year to see
That's
Josh
awesome.
in April. Exciting. But that's what I learned the most is how to convert the currency and what the exchange, is it called exchange rate?
Mhm.
Exchange rate is. I as you can tell, I do not travel outside of the US. So those are very like first thing to learn how to do. And then next year again, I have to learn how to convert everything to yen.
Oh, where
But
are you
it's gonna be
going?
fine.
Where are you going?
I'll be in Japan next year in January.
Japan in January.
Shout out to INCRadio Japan. Hi everyone. Super excited to be out there and hang out. Okay.
Okay. All right. Jordan, what did you take away anything from those weddings you attended?
No.
I just attended them.
But I guess I was thinking of the other experience, when you spend time with your family. I think,
Why do you do it at the same time?
yeah. Okay. I've learned that I've learned that I'm more happy just being in the moment than being happy that other people are happy.
Wow.
You learn to live in the moment now.
Yeah. I'm happy
live in the
being there
moment.
for them or with them more than having an excuse that they're happy. Oh, I'm happy now.
Okay.
Presence.
You make being there like the thing that makes you happy.
Correct.
It's
Not
the
just like,
quality
I'm
time.
happy
It's
they're
that,
happy.
like doing it or
Yeah.
being there.
Like taking joy in the action.
Yeah.
Happy to be here.
Because you have the excuse.
Oh, happy to be here.
Exactly.
Happy to be
here.
here.
Oh, wow.
Because you always have that excuse. It's like, okay, as long as you're happy, I'm happy.
Happy to be
Yeah.
here.
But sometimes people are not happy, and you're like, oh shit, I'm not happy no more. Like, but I'm happy anyway because I'm there.
Yes. Happy to be here. I think we're gonna coin that for Jordan's motto.
That's it. Happy to
I'm
be
just
here.
happy to be here. Happy to be here. Like it. We like it. We like it.
Okay, well, as we are coming up on the close of our show, again, like since it is the end of the year, happy Thanksgiving to all the brethren out there. We love you all so much. We just want to continue to show our appreciation to every one of you, even those who may not be members who listen to us. We appreciate that you, join us on these Saturdays, especially today is a rainy Saturday here in Sacramento / Elk Grove. So thank you all so much. We love you guys. Before we end our broadcast, as always, we would like to give our special thank you to Brother Eduardo Vimanala, our executive minister, Brother Angelo Rania Vimanala, our subsidy president and CFO coordinator, the district staff of Northeast California, and the entire INCRadio team, and all of you, as always. We can't have the show without you, so we just want to extend our gratefulness, which is the theme of our month, is being grateful. And we hope you enjoyed the show and tune in every Saturday with us. Are we going to do it together?
Sure.
Okay, ready? All right,
well, you have to say the first part, and then I have to say the last part with you.
All right. Okay, give me 1 second.
Hone in.
And also, okay,
Lock
let
in.
me lock in real quick. But also shout out my wife who's here with us.
Yay!
She's still taking her 5.
Oh,
So
she rested.
as always, get ready, get set,
Get on INCRadio Sacramento.
Oh,